Hi, Heather Berryhill here. Welcome back to my home kitchen. Okay, today I'm going to share a Mexican soup recipe with you. I got this recipe from my girlfriend Shelly years ago and I've really never forgotten it. I honestly think that we get some of the best recipes for our families through our friends and family. So I'm going to take you along on the ride. We're going to make this together, so let's go. So the first thing we're going to do is just put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the pan. We're going to let that heat up and then add one chopped onion to the pan. We're going to just keep that going, stir it around until it becomes a little translucent. So then I'm going to put in those 4 cloves of chopped garlic. You got to be careful with garlic because it will burn, so kind of put it in towards the end of the onion cooking. Next up, I've got 2 pounds of hamburger meat that I'm going to add to the onions and garlic. And I'm just gonna chop this up, let it brown, and add some taco seasoning, and then we'll drain the fat off. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put in 1 package of taco seasoning. Doesn't really matter what kind, any kind you prefer will do. So next I'm just gonna drain the hamburger meat and get all the fat off. I do have a bowl underneath this so that it's not draining into the sink. So here comes the really easy part with the soup. You're gonna just open up cans and toss it all in, juice and all. So right now I have a can of ranch style beans, and I like the ones with the jalapeno peppers in it. Just gives it a little more spice. But if you don't like spice, then just use the regular ranch style beans. Give that a stir. Next, I'm going to throw in a can of Rotel tomatoes. I chose the mild version, but they do have a spicier version. Juice and all, no need to drain anything here. Then I'm going to throw in another can of just Petite diced tomatoes. This has sweet onion in it. You don't necessarily need that, but hey, I'm all about the onion. And then just a can of corn, water and all to the mix. Now we're going to give all of that a stir, and I really like to see where the water level is on this. I can already tell I'm probably going to want to add some water to this, but before I do it, I'm going to add in a small block of Mexican Velveeta, not the big block, just the small block. So once you've got the Velveeta in, you really just want to bring the whole mixture up to a boil. You want that cheese to melt. As I'm cooking here, I see that I need a little bit more liquid. So I think I'm going to go ahead and add in some beef broth. So this looks perfect. I ended up adding about 1.5 cups of beef broth. I just really wanted it to be more soupy. If you want to turn this into a dip, just add more cheese and leave out the beef broth and it gets a little bit thicker. So I'm ready to serve it up. Here we go. Okay, so all that's left is to just kind of squirt a little bit of lime on top. And I'm going to top it with some fresh cilantro, a couple of avocado slices, and then at the very end, I'm going to just put on some Santa Fe style tortilla strips right on top. So there you have it, a hearty bowl of Mexican soup for you and your family to enjoy. And hey, fall is right around the corner, so this is a great one to add to your menu. For more recipes like this, go to the research.com website or follow me on Instagram at JustMeHeatherB.